got a beard. Got me a beard. Oh, I got me a beard. Got me a beard. Yes, I got me a beard. 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 Got me a beard.
Last year, you started out clean-shaven, first day of school photo look, and then as the season went on, we saw the beard grow and grow and grow, and by the end of the season, you had a full beard.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I didn't think that could ever happen, but we got to 1-5, and there was just something in the air. I just felt like it was going to happen, and I'm
The
like,
beard or the turnaround?
yeah, both.
Okay.
And but I didn't know if I could actually grow one because I've never had one.
You never had a beard until last year?
No, yeah.
But Frank Reich did sport a sweet stash at the University of Maryland and was a top quarterback prospect in the 1985 draft.
You know, I try to lead by example and to display out there to the other players that I know the offense and I know what I'm doing and I can throw the ball.
I think Frank Reich, 2 or 3 years down the road, has a chance to be a starter for the Buffalo Bills. It's going to take some time, but I think, down the road he could.
Reich mostly took a back seat to Hall of Fame quarterback Jim Kelly. But in 1992, Kelly's backup became a legend in Buffalo. When I say 1992 wild card game, you think what?
Yeah, I mean, that was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. The week before, Jim Kelly gets hurt. So first playoff start was pretty cool.
The fourth touchdown pass for Warren Moon.
Just decimated the Bills' defense. The Oilers are up and lead 34-3.
Reich had faced daunting deficits before. A year after backing up Boomer Esiason, he led what was then the biggest comeback in college football history.
Now, Boomer, you were telling us about Frank Reich's ability to lead comebacks at Maryland. He had that one where he was down 31-0 against Miami.
I learned that day, never turn the TV set off at halftime when Frank Reich is playing.
I said he's going to ruin somebody's memories, and sure enough, he brought him all the way back.
Drops back in the pocket, sails it long. Oh, Peavy at the 10, at the 5, in for the touchdown.
I can't explain it. I mean, there was just something special, and I just think we had this us against the world mentality. It just felt like we're going to win this game.
Reed, touchdown! Andre Reed for the touchdown!
Greatest comeback in playoff history.
Bills can win it here. Reich puts it down. The kick is on the way, and it is good! And the Bills have won it! Frank Reich becomes the miracle worker.
I'm just so proud. I'm so thrilled. This is the greatest moment of my life, besides having my daughters and marrying my wife. I'm so proud to be on this team with the Bills. I thank Jesus for the strength not to quit, to come back.
Those of us who know Frank, he's a man of very deep faith. And if you believe and you watch those games, you realize that, man, maybe he is touched by the hand of God. I don't know.
Reich and the Bills lost 4 straight Super Bowls, and after 13 years in the NFL, the signal caller found a deeper calling. When did you make the decision to become a pastor?
So in 1998, it was my last year playing in Detroit, and then I really stepped into a full-time ministry role. Pastoring a church and being able to nurture and encourage and challenge each other, and I kind of crave that.
Paradise is not some kind of heavenly spa where we just go up and get treatments all day. It's a place where we labor and reign with Christ, and we worship Him, and we start to get a glimpse of that in Genesis 1 and 2.
Fittingly, the pulpit prepared Reich for his next destination.
I was not surprised when he said, how do you feel about this opportunity may come about? How do you feel about me going into coaching? And I said, it's something that it's always been a passion for you. And if that's what you feel like you want to pursue at this time, go for it. I'll support you.
At 44 years old, Reich took an internship with the Colts and quickly progressed through the NFL coaching ranks.
Hey, man, let's have some fun out there.
Yes, sir. Boys in confidence. That's it. You got me the glory.
Yes, sir.
Easy.
After nearly ascending the NFL mountain 4 times, Reich finally reached the summit.
And the pass goes into the end zone. It is a touchdown by Nick Foles. The Philadelphia Eagles are Super Bowl champions.
They won the Super Bowl!
was even greater than I thought it would be as an assistant coach.
Why?
To actually stand on the top of that mountain was it was a thrilling experience.
Thanks, Zach. Hey, man, congrats. How about that? Was that unbelievable? Is that unbelievable?
After losing so many Super Bowls, you think it probably, is it ever going to happen again? And then when it happens and you have the people that you love the most being there to celebrate with you, that was pretty special.
Kyle Montgomery here, welcome you inside our NFL media newsroom with breaking news out of Indianapolis as the Colts have agreed to terms with Frank Reich to be their new head man. Reich was one of 3 candidates that interviewed with the Colts since the Patriots offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels backed out of an agreement to become the team's head coach last week.
The whole way that head coaching thing happened here with Indy, I couldn't have written a better script. I had a friend tell me one time, what's happening in your life that only God can get the credit for. And the way this happened is one of those stories to me.
Heartbreaking loss for the Colts, just could not finish it off.
The Colts fall to the Patriots for the 8th straight time. Their 4th straight loss. The Colts have not won a football game since week 2.
You're sitting at 1-5 and you're thinking, I've led comebacks before. I know I can do it. When did you look at your team and say, I know they can do it?
Yeah, we had a players-only meeting, and obviously players-only, I wasn't in it.
And we got together and was just like, what are we doing? Let's put our prides to the side as men, and let's buy into what Frank Reich is offering us.
The Colts won 9 of their final 10 regular season games.
Right side give goes to Marlon Mack, cuts into the end zone, touchdown Marlon Mack! The Colts are going back to the playoffs for the first time since 2014.
We did something only 2 teams have done in NFL history, and that's make the playoffs from 1-5. Congratulations on that.
2 weeks before the 2019 season, Andrew Luck suddenly retired.
We can respect and honor the player and the teammate that Andrew was. But at the same time, we can share an excitement and an enthusiasm about the team that we have going forward and the journey ahead of us. This team is not done climbing. In fact, we're just getting ready. We're just getting started.
Unlike Reich's first year as a head coach, the Colts got off to a fast start in 2019.
Ebron goes up and he makes the catch. Touchdown! Yeah! Coach Frank Reich, and this Colts team is dangerous.
Beyond a coach who can grow a bushy beard, he can also adapt to changing circumstances. But who is Frank Reich, really?
He's a servant leader. He's happy to take a back seat so other people excel and thrive, and he does not mind.
We talked about all week, playing for one another, sacrificing for one another. You guys did that today, man. All 3 phases was unbelievable. That was the consummate team victory right there.
Being a coach is who I am as a person. And if I'm able to, do my job with integrity and passion and some humility, those are the things that I would want to be remembered by.
Total team win. All 3 phases. Play together. Play for each other. We're just getting started.